Hello, this is Chiak, and we are continuing with the horror LP trend because it is October. Well, though my horror LP trend might extend to November because there's a sequel to this game, and I'd rather play it right afterwards. So we're playing The Darkness Within in Pursuit of Loath Nolder. I do have one question to ask. And it's that there apparently is a noise effect. This is it on, and this is it off, and I don't know what always is. But let me know if you guys want on and off. I'm assuming the noise effect is to apply for a certain effect, so maybe once I start playing, we'll see. At least the first few sets, we'll see whether or not it's, if we really need it, or, But yeah, so noise effect. So we're gonna quickly start a new game here. I know nothing about this game. It just had a very, very creepy still image on the Steam page. So, interesting. Set difficulty. This one also has for a minute I was panicking there because I'm like, is there fighting in this game? I thought this was a point and click adventure. It is. It's just kind of more like the Nancy Drew stuff. So we have suitable for casual gamers. Hints can be taken whenever they are available. Automatic document research button is available. Suitable for standard adventure gamers. Hints will be available after a moderate time of being stuck. Manual document researching. For hardcore adventure gamers, no hints will be available. Manual document researching. Well, I feel like because I played so many adventure games, I at least have to go for hardcore, though I'm sure at some point I will get stuck. So, we are a senior detective.
Men of broader intellect know that there is no sharp distinction betwixt the real and the unreal. They say that I am mad. They said that two locals found me in the morning, 7 miles from the town of Windlaps. I was laughing and muttering meaningless gibberish to myself. I was cursing and arguing with myself. A raving madman with burning eyes, lost in the dark depths of his own merciful delirium. They say that I had been searching for a particular grave in the local cemeteries. They were right. If you knew whose grave it was, you would understand. So my behavior, which seemed abnormal, had nothing to do with madness. You must understand that. If you knew what had happened to me, then you would, I promise, also understand the reasons for my behavior. It all started on that cold November day. That was when I was given the case of the fugitive suspect, Loath Nolder, a man whose intelligence I greatly admired. He had returned after 5 years of traveling to bizarre locations and had become the primary murder suspect in the first case he took on. It was Loath Nolder who left Wellsmouth those 5 years ago, but was he the same man who returned? That's the question. This I will leave to the judgment of the readers of these notes. They tell me that I've been here in the Wellsmouth Mental Institution for 2 weeks now. Is it really that long? I cannot say. I do not remember the first 8 days. The doctors tell me I am making progress. I think they are lying. It takes me longer every day to remember where I am, even who I am, after I wake up from the dreams. That is why it is essential to keep these notes as I struggle to convince myself that I am really mad. Because before the night that I was found, I looked into the deepest wells of madness more than any man alive. Yes, I am definitely mad. I must be. Because everything I have seen through the eyes of insanity's omnipresent soul.
Okay. can't open this door. There's no handle on it. That would be the same case for this one. So we only have 4 to go. A very mysterious beginning. Does this door also not have a handle? Can I just say... emptiness. Okay, well, I'm turning around back out because that, I won't lie, creeps me out. What is that? What does this mean? Who drew all this graffiti? What a beautiful room. Reminds me of somewhere. Jesus. Oh no. This... It's locked?
Oh, another nightmare. What's going on with these dreams I've been having lately? So vivid. Almost as if they were real.
Okay. I better hurry or I'll be late for work. Is that your alarm? No, that's your phone. It's your phone right there. Please, for the love of all that's holy. Right mouse button to toggle inventory.
Yes, Arthur?
At last? Where were you? I've been trying to contact you for hours.
What's the problem, Arthur?
Loath Nolder escaped from the hospital last night. I've been calling you for hours with the news.
Strange. I never heard the phone.
Check your answering machine. I left several messages.
Anyway, what happened with Loath?
No one knows. It's like he just vanished out of the place overnight.
Okay. I'm on my way in now.
Howard, are you feeling all right?
Just a little tired, Arthur. I must have overslept last night. Nothing to worry about.
Okay. I'll see you soon.
In Pursuit of Loath Nolder, I guess that's us. Okay, okay, to read clues, click Howard's Mind button on the inventory panel, then click on the clue read. What? Okay, so interesting. Arthur told me that Loath Nolder, who is the main murder suspect of the Clark Field case, escaped from the hospital last night. This case is very important for me because I admire his intelligence. I feel that this will be a real challenge. I can't say that his escape worries me. Okay. Okay, well, let's turn that off because I can't have the music there. Apparently we have...
No new messages.
Okay. So, something's not right. I and my nightmares. Okay. Preface. There are times when even the howlings of the fearful sirens are not enough to affect one, and there are times when even the withered moon that is hidden behind a cloud can affect and shatter a life which is in the darkness of a cave. Illusions of myths that are long forgotten affect and dominate the imagination unexpectedly. Thus, some people imagine primordial forests in which thousands of unknown life forms are living. Dark cities where life ended eons ago, and deserts where the highest towers of those dark cities now are no more than simple pieces of rock, revealing only very tiny portions, like the tip of an iceberg. They wander in vast crypts which are full of the permanent smell of death, and in place where one can remember that beauty and splendor had once existed, proving that no beauty and splendor can exist forever. And some folks observe fascinating and dreadful details which others miss. And even if these details are sufficient to make them crazy, who can understand their meanings? But these details are carved into the minds of the ones who deliberately miss them, and in time they change into myths which in turn induce consternation. Sometimes the past that should be dead shows itself cruelly in instant hallucinations and enchanted dreams. In such situations, a person can only have peace when he forgets everything. The fundamental thing is that really time is the only friend of forgetfulness. Friendships are not eternal. Peace is a luxury which can be obtained through eternal sleep for those who do not have Nepenthe? Edwin Pickman. Is this a poetry? The burnt house, there it stands under sunlight. A marker. Hold on. This is a really long... Yeah, I can't read this entire thing. I'll read the first poem and see how this goes. Maybe I'll just, like, read a poem for every poem or a story for every chapter or whatever. The burnt house. There it stands under sunlight, a marker to show it's still there, as black as a night with no moonlight, and his doom is laid so bare. Once, suddenly within devouring fires, it was burning, turning into this black, threatening mark, and the screams were shaking, breaking, and taking away the laugh, which would then be only a whisper, end with a tremendous hark. All there ended their laugh with this tremendous hark, and the fires devoured their screams as little demons fled with a laugh before the eyes of the ones who ran in dread through the dark. Then the house burned and turned into this black, threatening mark. Read, think. Nothing particularly interesting. So maybe I have to... Oh, underline. Oh my god, we have to come up to this later then. So I might actually have to just read it sometime later. In the meantime, let's call Arthur. Oh wait, sorry. Nope, no, that's not what I meant to do. Open. Phone book.
Yes, Howard?
Arthur, it's me again. Sorry, I think I might have missed a few things earlier.
Okay, Howard. What do you want to know?
You called me. So why didn't you leave a message on my machine?
What do you mean? I left plenty of messages. You didn't get them?
I don't know, Arthur. I think this old machine is broken. Never mind. We'll talk about it when I get to the office.
See ya.
Okay. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I want to check the other drawers. Never mind, I can't. Okay, so, it's bed. What's this? One of the paintings by the day one, the beginning, November 5th, 2011. Oh, excuse me, I wasn't... Okay. One of the paintings by the young and infamous painter... This is going way too fast. If I was just reading it normally... Okay, hold on. Is there... I need to... Options... Gameplay... Slow... Actually, let's click. Let's click so we can read it at my own pace. I can talk, stuff like that. That would be a lot better. Okay, let's continue. So... One of the paintings by the young and infamous painter Harry Wilcox, who was my friend. Last year he died in a tragic car accident. I used to say that he had a bright future ahead of him. Okay, well, this got suddenly depressing really fast. Okay. Lovely image. So, I know you said you need to get ready, but... Ready for what? That's it. No, wait, there's a painting here. My dream catcher from childhood. It's my good luck charm. It said that it protects the owner from nightmares. Well, you had a nightmare. Nightmares are trapped in a web to be dispersed by the first ray of sunlight. What a lovely image. Nightmare, just an adhesive drip. To drop into the nightmare where ceaselessly you slip. The paintings always remind me of that poem. You know something I have to do? I think I'll have to do? I put the gamma rating onto medium because I know YouTube will make the games darker, but like this is still very, very dark. I might have to turn it to high just so I don't have to do it post effects. But I'll do that next time. One of my favorite books of poetry. So you're very much into poetry. Oh, we can't read this one. Okay, you have a picture of a tree. No comment? So I'm assuming... Is this a house? I'm assuming this is a... Oh, that's the way we just came out of. So is this the washroom? No, this is the front door. It's very clearly a front door. Okay. Let's explore the rest of your house. Wait. Is your... What? Is this an apartment? Or is this... Okay, we can't enter that one. More trees. You have a thing for trees. Keys. Great. Keys for what? My car keys, yes. That is something you would need in order to leave when it... Okay. So that is super weird. Your bedroom is basically right next to the door. The front door, I'm going to assume. Okay, that's actually just to enter to the thing. What? What? This is your apartment. Or your... Oh! What a lovely bathroom. Do you have a light switch anywhere? Because it is super dark. Also, your bathtub is glowing blue. Okay, toilet flushing. I can't even read that. Okay, there's nothing for me to grab in here as of yet. Anything else? That's it. So nothing in the bathroom. So, what's up with this door? Oh. Okay. Okay, so that was the apartment hallway. Then what was the other with the... Okay. This office has been mine since I was promoted to police detective.
Wellsmouth. Never much happening here.
I'm not gonna lie, the layout of his apartment is super confusing to me. Okay, so you have the bedroom, then I guess maybe the other part was a back entrance. It looked like a front entrance to me because of the...
Just run-of-the-mill cases and paperwork to catch up on. That's my normal working day.
Because of the umbrella and everything, but apparently that place where I walked into was actually, I guess, I'm assuming the apartment hallway.
But not with this case. I've got to admit, It's been good to be dealing with something a little out of the ordinary for once.
You say that now. Okay. So, look at your thinking brain. Nothing much going on here. Okay, register of deaths. Clark Field, single, white, and we can underline things here. Nothing particularly interesting. Revised time typed. Okay. Date of birth, 1976. October 21st, 2011. Owner of the Air W&L Company. Place of death, Northwood Forest. He was there for 4 days. Okay. Suffocation was his cause of death.
These are investigation pictures taken at Loath Nolder's office. There was nothing there when we first searched the place. I have examined the place several times since then, but couldn't find any clues.
Unless he has hidden...
That office is the only property Nolder owns. He even sold his house to help pay for his strange travels around the world. So why didn't he sell his office as well? I think I'd better take these pictures with me. Maybe there's something here we're not seeing.
Okay, so we're taking the photos. To examine item, click the examine screen button on the inventory panel, then right click the item. Okay, I'll do that later. Just want to see if there's anything else here. Files, files, files. Now you're gonna turn on your computer or anything? Fine. That's really it. There's nothing much in his office. Okay, let's examine the... So this is the examine screen. And we're going to click on this. Oh, right click on the item. Oh, shoot. Okay. Let's do that again. Examine screen. Right click on item. Okay. Click on the arrow icons at the side of the view to rotate them. I just rotate it to the point of non-existence. Nothing on the back. What is this? Reset view. Okay. This one. Is that supposed to be that line supposed to be from the light? Or something else? Oh, damn it. Yeah, no, nothing. Okay. Who else do I have? Alan, Erwin, Arthur. Arthur? I don't have a reason to call him right now. Okay. So I guess we are just going to leave off. Okay, so this is Loath Nolder's office. We have his house. So he lives in the house? You say that, but okay, in my office. So obviously we need to go to Loath Nolder's office, nothing was found during the police investigation because every record has been strangely effaced. The office has a hushed, expectant air, as though it is hiding secrets and has been waiting 5 years for Loath Nolder's return. Okay, so this makes it easy
There
at
wasn't
least.
this much mess the last time I was here. It's been sealed for police investigation, but someone's been in here. Who was it? And why? There is nothing important here. It's almost empty.
I'm sorry, is this the front door? Okay, another thing I have to change right now. This music, it didn't sound as loud when I was doing it, but... adjusting it, but here go. That's enough. Please and thank you. Then I just don't want to deal with the music copyright if it does come into effect. This calendar is 5 years old. This must be from just prior to his sudden decision to travel abroad. He visited some African and Oceanian countries during his travels. The onlooker sees all. Interesting. Okay. So, someone was in here looking for something, or Loath Nolder had returned. Yeah, can I just say, your front door, assuming that's a front door, also looks like it should be a closet. Or something. Okay. Just trying to see if there's anything I can click on. This seems to be a list of symbols. I have no idea what they're used for. Okay. I'll have to come back to this later. Is this the only thing? Oh, no. Wellsmith, Myths and Legends of an Ancient Town. Preface. This book is about folk myths of Wellsmith. I vaguely remember my grandfather telling me some of them. This work has been prepared in order to collect the folk myths of the town Wellsmith into one coherent source. It is generally known Wellsmith is a settlement that was built during medieval times. Precise dates are not known, and due to the high mountains surrounding it, always lived apart from the other settlements. For this reason, ethnologists are drawn to investigate the history of such an insular region. Investigating and compiling the folk myths of an area such as Wellsmith creates a rich ethnological body of knowledge, which can provide information about the surrounding region. P.S. I want to thank my friend Alfonso Gray, who worked with me on some parts of the book. Amateur ethnologist Sean Bridge. Aether's Curse. Aether's Curse myth may be one of the oldest myths of the region. Although controversy surrounds its origins, the generally accepted version goes back to ancient times. The natural phenomenon, which occurs every year at particular times on the Northwood Mountains, cannot be explained completely even today. Strong winds, which with horrible rumblings spray dust and small stone pieces throughout some caves and cracked rocks in the Northwood Mountains. These pieces of stone rain down onto the nearby towns and are seen after a strong earthquake, which is different than the ordinary small ones which happen in the Wellsmith's first-degree earthquake zone. It is a known fact that the first settlement of the Wellsmith district was set up in the forest-clad Northwood region where, because of its altitude, the climate was generally harsh during most of the year. This region also includes the Northwood Mountain, which is mentioned in many of the myths. The large Northwood forest covers the area like a thick blanket up to the foot of the mountain and out of a few glades, and provides no suitable place for habitation. But in these glades the soil is very fertile and abundant, and hence a small town was built around the Wolf's Prey Pond, which also gave its name to the town. But the latter name of the town was changed to Windlaps. According to Aether's curse myth, the folk of Wolf's Prey encounter a small, harsh-looking, hostile folk who, for a long time, lived on some of the plateaus on the Northwood Mountain. They found some of the traditions and behaviors of these people who call themselves Aether absolutely disgusting. After a time, when some strange disappearances started to occur, everyone started to be uncomfortable, and the Aether were forcibly driven out from the plateaus on which they were living. After this incident, it is said that the Aether's curse started, and it is widely believed that this is the price for that banishment. Very strange things were said about the traditions of the Aether, which made the folk of Wolf's Prey very apprehensive. It is related in the rites of Aether that one night a group of people were sent to see what was happening on the plateaus, and when they returned, they were unable to speak because of fear. Only the next morning could they fearfully whisper about what they saw, including the fate of those who were abducted from their town. It is said that the Aether were a devil breed who sometimes in a dark and deep cave worshipped loathsome idols, offering sacrifices to them by dancing to the accompaniment of monotonous, I can't speak right now, music, and summon something from below hell by hitting their palms on the ground. Today, some habitations were found in the archaeological excavations, but none of the caves in that region contained idol symbols similar to those mentioned in the myths. Okay, so that is a cliff and a tree. And what's that right there? Either way. Okay. The line is dead. Oh. Got ourselves something. Oh, I think that's just for the earthquake hits Branxton just after 3 a.m. An earthquake of magnitude 6.1 hit Branxton, a small town about 18 miles northwest of Wellsmith, around 3 a.m. At present, it is reported that 18 people were killed by the earthquake and 137 people were injured. 9 houses collapsed and many more were severely damaged. It's further reported that there are still people buried under the collapsed houses. By chance, Thomas Koch, one of the reporters of the local newspaper, was at the town center. He told us about the moment the quake occurred. It was a shocking moment. Every building was shaken. Then people started to scream. I could see them jumping from their balconies and windows to save their lives. I've never seen anything like that in my life. The quake was felt strongly in the downtown of Wellsmith, too. Nobody died, but 59 people were injured in the panic caused by the quake. Most of the people spent the night out in their cars or in the parks. Officials warned people not to stay in the damaged houses and to be ready for possible aftershocks. None of the buildings in Wellsmith collapsed, but a further... And then that was it. Exciting coincidence. Recently, in the coal mine that belongs to the Big Bull Mining Corp in the town of Branxton, an exciting coincidence occurred. Many archaeologists considered this the most mysterious and exciting discovery in recent years. A room was found with its entrance covered with figures, relief, and unexplained drawings. It's explained that this could possibly be a part of some prehistoric underground region of a settlement. The operation of the mine was stopped immediately until a complete investigation of the region is carried out. The first archaeologist who investigated the region was David R. Hydison. Explained that the remains do not belong to any civilization known to date, and that they are from very ancient times. Definitive conclusions will be available only after complete examination. Okay, well... Nothing seems out of the ordinary. Okay. If I just click on things. Nothing seems out of the ordinary. There's something different about this picture. about this one? Nothing seems out of the ordinary. Okay. Well, that picture is now tilted. Someone moved this painting. The scene has been sealed by police. Who could have gone in here? Let's see the back of it. There seems to be something in it. I need something to open it with. Well, we have our letter opener. What is this? An envelope I found in the painting frames. I think it was put there after the police investigation. This room was used for storing registers. It looks like it was emptied some time ago. Okay, well... Okay, are we going back? 5-year calendar. It has remained here untouched since Loath Nolder went on his suspicious and sudden travel abroad 5 years ago, in which... Okay, no, I already read that. There's nothing to think about. Interesting. I don't know how some of these mechanics are going to work yet. Oh, sorry. Oh, just, okay, interesting. No matter what we right-click it. If we right-click on the item, it instantly just opens up the examine view. Okay. See if we can call Arthur. Maybe. Okay, nope. I guess we leave then. There's nothing else for us to investigate. So let's go to your office. Okay, how do we open this, Can we combine items?
Yes, Arthur?
At last.
Okay, interesting. So we can actually... Okay. Imagine the calendar. Actually, is this how we combine? Okay, that's how we do it. A key, a letter. We also got a book. I saw this here. Okay, I actually have to end this here. To research the letter you found, right-click on the letter in the inventory panel. Okay. With that, I'm going to end the set here. So, Thank you for liking if you like. Thank you for commenting if you commented. Thank you for subscribing if you subscribe. Thank you for favoriting if you favorited. And thank you for simply clicking on this video. I'm actually going to head back to the crime scene. So until next time, guys. See ya!